Hi folks, Dan Dale here with Southern Remarketing. Up for sale today is my personal truck. This is a 2008 Ford F250 King Ranch. I've had it since February of last year, and when I tell you this truck is bulletproof, I mean this truck is bulletproof. I just put a set of new Michelin tires on it. Probably, they got less than 5,000 miles on them. That was about $1,400. You can see the King Ranch grill has no peeling spots or anything, just a couple of tiny rock pecks on the hood, a couple of pecks on the bumper, nothing you wouldn't expect for 124,000 miles. I've got it running so you can see how well it runs. Absolutely zero blow-by. Has the power folding side view mirrors. Now of course right now it's still got all my junk in it, but this truck, the interior is perfect. Has the very hard to find factory rear seat entertainment system. Has separate channels for 2 different headphones. You can watch video or listen to FM while the kids listen to the satellite, or vice versa. You can select from all the different sources and split them up between the front and the rear. Does have the backup camera. Has a like new spare under it. As you can see, paint's real nice. I wouldn't, if you're gonna nitpick, one of my employees dropped the tailgate and wasn't paying attention, and it hit the the trailer jack on the tongue of a trailer. But anyway, good help's hard to find, but you see the tread's excellent. I upgraded from the factory running boards to these chrome Ford OEM Nerf bars. They're off a later model truck. You can see back here 12-volt plugs. It does have the, you can see for all my junk, but it does have the fold down armrest. Has the headphones that do work. Non-smoker's truck. I don't smoke. I don't have any pets. Don't let them in the truck with me. Anyway, you can see the King Ranch seats have no rips or tears. I'll show you these power folding mirrors. They power fold in, and you can see they extend in and out. Now most of these trucks from the factory come with what's called a DPF. That's a diesel particulate filter. What that does is filter the soot out of the exhaust. And to do this, it has a filter inline in the exhaust. And about every 50 miles, the computer will dump a ton of extra fuel into the back cylinders, which burns off the soot in the filter, and also gives you horrible mileage. And eventually the fuel will start getting past your piston rings in your engine, dilute your oil, and just cause all kinds of problems. Well, I got rid of that. First thing I did when I bought this truck, I've only put like 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it, is I took the factory exhaust system completely off. It was dead stock until then. Put a 5-inch turbo back exhaust with a oversized bullet muffler, so it's not too loud. I'll take you for a drive in a minute. You'll see it's not loud at all. Now I have the H&S Mini-Max programmer. This is the race version that you cannot buy anymore. The EPA has come in and shut them down from selling these race programmers. They're about $1,500 on eBay if you can find one. What this does, you can turn the power on 3 different levels between 4 different settings on 3 different levels for 12 total. And within each level, each of the 3 levels, you have 4 settings. And on the bottom level you have like 0, 40, 80, and 120 horsepower. On the medium level you have like 40, 120, 180, and 250. And then on the top level it's like 100, 200, 300, 350. I keep it on the medium setting, on the medium level, and on hot. That's the top level. It actually gets better mileage that way. This truck will get, if you drive 65, set the cruise on the highway, it'll get 20 miles a gallon. Now I drive 80 and I get around 17 or 18. But the good thing about this tuner is you can see it's got the pyro, so if the engine's working too hard, your exhaust gas temperatures get too high, it will automatically back off the power and lower the fuel trim so you won't hurt your engine. You see a lot of people with jacked up diesels, but if they don't have this H&S Mini-Max, odds are they're tearing up their engine. But with this tuner, you can adjust it to what PSI on the boost and what exhaust gas temperature that it kicks in at. I've got mine set low on 36 PSI boost and like 1350 on the exhaust temperature. Now, they'll say you can run like 45 on the boost and like 1600 on the exhaust, but I don't feel too comfortable doing that since the truck's not in warranty anymore, so I leave it on a conservative setting. The only thing I pull is a 39-foot Stinger cigarette boat about twice a year that I've moved it, and I did pull a 38-foot Scarab that was used on Miami Vice back from Miami, 1,000 miles, and with this tuner I could pull all up and down I-10. It never came out of overdrive, and the exhaust temps never got too hot. Did perfect the whole way. But anyway, this tuner, I can include it or I can not include it. Either way, for an extra $1,000, I'll leave it on. But if you're not worried about having all the extra horsepower, which this truck has 350 horsepower stock, so the stock setting is plenty of power. I have another little tuner that all it does is deactivate the soot filter settings out of the computer and give it a small, like a little 30 or 40 horsepower tune, and that'll be included. This H&S tuner is extra, and so if you're looking at it on eBay, know that it is extra. Anyway, that being said, you see it has the steering wheel in great shape. You can change your media settings between your satellite, 3 different sets of presets on satellite, rear entertainment, or it's got the iPod jack, AM, FM, CD, 6 CD changer. It's got a DVD player in the front as well. Of course, it has the navigation. I've got the updated maps in it. Turn the headlights back off here. Dual zone climate control, heated seats on both sides. Has the tow command trailer brake system, adjustable pedals, shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive, backup sensors. You can use these are just fuse switches. They're good for like adding fog lights or anything extra that you want to be on fuse power, so you don't have to worry about overloading your stock fuses. The driver computer goes through everything. Now, you can't trust the miles per gallon or the distance to empty anymore now that it's tuned, but it'll give you a rough idea of where you're at. Every last thing in this truck works. Has the garage door programmer. Keep your sunglasses here, little notes. You can see seats are in great shape, and I'm going to show you. I'm not going to get on it hard. I don't want to blow the tires off. With this truck, if you want it to, will blow black soot all over the place and will haul ass. I'm out here on a private road so I can not get a ticket for trying to show off in this truck. I've only done one full boost, 4-wheel drive high, maximum power takeoff in this truck, and it scared the hell out of me. I'll never do it again. This thing, I have a Z06 Corvette, and this truck up to about 70 is just as fast, and that's no BS. This truck will roll. Now I've got it set so if I want to make it do it, I can roll that coal, which is really fun. If you get some asshole behind you tailgating, you can let him have it. Now, you can drive it without it doing that. I'm making it do that, but you can drive it do a normal drive, and it won't do that unless you want it to. But you can also, if you keep the Mini Max tuner, if you buy that from me, I'll show you how to adjust that out so you can get rid of that completely so it will not make black smoke. And if you don't want this Mini Max tuner and you just want just the plain DPF delete tuner with nothing extra, then it's not going to do it. So anyway, that's it. That's my truck. Like I said, it's in perfect shape. I mean, just a few little minor dings here and there, nothing you wouldn't expect to find on an 08. Don't mind my shaky camera work. This is a wavy road, but this truck runs and drives perfect. Absolutely no rips or tears, no rattles, no squeaks, no issues whatsoever. Fly in. Here's one little rock picking windshield if you're nitpicky. Drive it home. I just serviced the fuel and oil filters. They're good to go. And this had the radiator replaced. I forgot, about 80,000 miles. It had the radiator replaced. The truck's ready to go if you are. So if you're interested, give me a call. 601-720-2857. That's my cell phone. You can call me. You can text me. Day or night. Don't call me if it's too late. You can text me if it's late. Just don't call me at midnight or something. I won't answer. And don't tell anybody I just did that. But anyway, 08 King Ranch F250 4-wheel drive off-road package, 6.4 turbo, 650 horsepower with the tune, power sliding rear window, navigation, every last possible option they could throw at it. Stickered for over $60,000. My reserve is much less. So if you're interested, give me a call. My name's Dan. If you buy it, I'll pick you up at the Jackson International Airport. Fly in, I'll pick you up, bring me money, and drive it home. Anyway, thanks for looking at the video, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.